Hi everyone, it's Caroline again from Caroline Rothwell Therapy. This is another reel, and this one's called The Psychological Pressure of Being the Provider, and we'll be looking at how responsibility, identity and financial pressure affects men's mental health. As I said before, this video is part of my Men's Mental Health Month series. That is a real gobful to get out. It's taken me about 3 attempts to do this particular one. So have a laugh about that if you like. So it's all part of the same series and exploring the psychological pressures that many men carry silently. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted, disconnected from yourself or friends, or under pressure to keep going despite struggling, then this video and the rest of them are for you. I know I keep saying that, but I've got to. So today I want to talk about something that affects many men but's rarely discussed openly, and that's the psychological pressure of being the provider. Now for many men, the role of provider is about much more than money. It's about identity and purpose, responsibility and security, and for some, self-worth. Many men grow up believing that being dependable and successful and responsible is part of their role. While these values can be positive, problems arise when self-worth becomes dependent upon what a person provides rather than who they actually are. And many men carry an invisible belief that if I can't provide, I've failed. And this belief often influences mental health more than people realise. Job insecurity, rising living costs, we know all about those, don't we? Debt, redundancy, business challenges and financial uncertainty do not simply affect finances, they can affect confidence and identity and emotional well-being. And many men describe feeling as though they're letting people down, even when nobody around them has criticised them. And this creates chronic pressure, and pressure to keep earning, pressure to keep going, pressure to keep pushing through so they can keep earning their money and supporting their families and solving problems, and to remain strong, and pressure to protect loved ones from worry. And over time, many men become trapped in that survival mode, like a hamster wheel. And the mind remains constantly active, scanning for problems, preparing for the future, and this prolonged state of vigilance can contribute to anxiety, poor sleep, irritability, emotional exhaustion and burnout as well. And one of the reasons provider pressure often goes unnoticed is because many men continue functioning. Like I've said before in another reel, they go to work, they pay the bills, they support their families, they appear to be coping, yet internally they might be struggling really significantly. And another challenge is emotional suppression. Many men feel uncomfortable discussing financial worries or fears about the future, especially with their partners or with friends, and they may not want to burden the partners. They may feel that they or fear judged or will be judged by the friends or the partners or the families, or they may simply believe that they should just handle everything alone and not say anything at all. And unfortunately, emotional suppression rarely reduces stress. Instead, the pressure continues to build beneath the surface like a pressure cooker. And relationships start to suffer, and patience decreases, and emotional connection becomes more difficult. Many men notice themselves becoming more withdrawn and more irritable or emotionally distant, not because they care less, but because they're carrying so much internally. And one of the most overlooked consequences of provider pressure is actually loneliness. And many men feel as though nobody truly understands what they're carrying. And even when surrounded by people, they can feel emotionally isolated. And this isolation can significantly affect their mental health. And one of the most powerful psychological shifts is learning to separate self-worth from financial performance. Pause there and let you take that in, because that's important. Your value is not determined by your income. Your worth is not measured by your productivity. Your importance as a father, a partner, a friend, or a human being is not dependent on your earning capacity. You are more than the responsibilities that you carry, and you are more than the role that you perform. The healthiest providers are not those who sacrifice themselves completely. They are those who understand the importance of balance and support, recovery and self-compassion. So if you've been carrying significant pressure recently, consider this question. Who supports the person everyone else relies on? Because providers need support too. And looking after your mental health is one of the most responsible things you can ever do. So if this video has resonated with you, please share it with someone who may need to hear this message as well. And if you want professional support, please visit my website on crothwelltherapy.com. Scroll down onto the booking tab, fill in the form, and I'll ring you back in 24 hours or less and arrange a free introductory call. And remember, you don't have to carry it all on your own. That's what I'm here for. Okay, enjoy your day and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.